Hey team, we are visiting Japan today for the Mount Fuji workout, so one of our Tabata strength expressors. This is one of my favorite workouts because it's a unilateral workout. So unilateral means that we work the left and right sides of our body independently. So it means that often what happens if we're doing a lot of push-ups and squats and all that kind of stuff, our dominant side, we may think we're using them both the same amount, but very rarely is that the case. And you often find if you've done a lot of those and you go to a one arm exercise and you realize there's a big discrepancy between left and right. And so that doesn't get better unless you start to do some unilateral workouts where you're actually isolating left and right, using the same weight, and see if you can then slowly bridge that gap. So the exercise you do, they're both hopefully working the same. So we're getting that balance back in our body. So an exercise workout like this is fantastic for that. Challenges left, challenges right, independently. They've got to work hard. And also, what we're doing is just saying, okay, weaker side, so my non-dominant side, work as hard as you can for the first round, and then the second round, just match it with my dominant side. We probably could do more on the dominant side, but we don't want to because we're trying to bring balance back. So, for example, I might do in the first round, I might do 10 left lunges, for example. Have a little rest, and then I just repeat that number on the right-hand side. If I could have got 12 out on the left-hand side, then I'll repeat that on the dominant side. So that's sort of how it works, okay? So always do your non-dominant first, and then just match it with the other. All right, so you'll also know this one, we've got 3 upper body, 3 lower body. So nice mix there, mix of push-pull, mix of anterior, posterior, the whole shebang. Okay, so first one, looking at how it works, you've got 10 rounds, so 5 left and 5 right. And being a Tabata workout, this works on our normal Tabata timing, which is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, okay? So 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of recovery or 10-second transition. And then once I finish those 10 rounds, so 5 left, 5 right, I then have a 2-minute break before I move on to the next station, okay? So, for example, you can see there it says, station 1 is raised push-ups. It gives you 3 options there just on the push-ups. The rest will kind of don't need options, but it says 1 hand, 1.5 hand, and 2 hands. I'll show you what that means in a sec. All right, so we're on station 1. We set our Tabata timer for 20 on, 10 off times 10, and we get ready to go. So press go, and then I'm right-handed, so I'm going to use my left arm first. And so it's a raised push-up in 20 seconds. How many left push-ups can I do? So say I did 10. All right, I then rest for that 10 seconds, get ready, and then I just match it. So now I do 10 with my dominant side, okay? 10-second rest, back to left. Once again, do as many as I can on the left. I might be able to do 11 this time, or I might be able to do 9, and then I match it with the right. As many as I can left, match it with the right. If you want to score this, and it's always great, I can't recommend scoring these workouts enough because it's so nice when you look back at your previous time when you've done a Mount Fuji workout and can see, compare where you're at. So if you do that, what we're doing there is just counting how many reps in total we do on your non-dominant. So if I do 10 every time, that's a score of 50, all right? 5 sets, 10 reps each is 50. So you got it, all right. All right, now just quickly that raised push-ups. We're looking at something about hip height is the ideal height. Now it says 1 hand is the advanced option, so that's what I showed you there. It's just 1 hand only working for that. If I can't do that, it's too hard for me and I haven't got the right option, I can go 1.5 hands, which means my left is still the dominant hand, but I'm just going to place 2 fingers of my right just to assist a little bit so I can get some more reps out. If that's still too hard, I can place both hands down. I'm going to dominate through my left. I'm going to do most of the work through my left. My right's just there to give a little bit of help. So I'm still pushing with that left, but right's dominant. And then I'll rest. And then when I go the other side, I'll make my right dominant. My left helps a little bit. I just keep on alternating which one's the dominant one. All right, so that's what 2 hands means. It means 2 hands are down, but I'm just working hard with 1. Okay, so that's the push-up station. We've then got our decline lunge station. So if you're good at these and you've done a lot of these before, you can hold a weight in the hand that's the same as my back leg. So get everything nice and square. Everything should be paying forward, nothing kind of rotating, everything's square. And then from there, it's just tap that, a little target. So I'll just place you roll a towel a couple of times, touch it. That knee doesn't fall in, it stays out. So 20 seconds, as many as I can, shake it off, my 10-second break, get ready, repeat on the right. Dumbbell push press or kettlebell push press. So the push press just simply means I can use a bit of a leg drive to help me with my oomph. So dip, press, 20 seconds of those, shake it off. I've got 15, so get ready, and then bang, see if I can hit my 15 on my other side. All right, that's the push press. We've got our weighted pelvic thrusts. So you should know these by now, but I'll show you anyway. I'm in position. Remember, it's one-legged. Weight goes on, other leg straight, tap, drive up, keeping that head tucked, drive that heel into the ground, push that hip as high as I can, and yeah, make sure it's full range of motion. The kettlebell supported lunge, in position, non-dominant side, thumb to chest, release, thumb to chest, 20 seconds of there, flip it over, ready, set, and then match on the right. And then lastly, it says assisted pistol squats. For most people, you can't do non-assisted for a workout like this because there's too many reps to do. So what we're saying is any way you can assist yourself. In the studio, often we will hold a band above our head and do our pistol squats. Unlikely to have that floating around the house, so you could just use some sort of help like that. Press and use that hand to help out whatever you can. So yeah, do it, the pistol squats left and right. All right, team, that's it. So just remember, we're doing 20 seconds of work left, 10-second break, 20 seconds of work right for 5 consecutive rounds, 5 each side or 10 rounds in total. And yeah, enjoy.